On the 15th of January, Lance Sloan, Ben, Paul's Ego, and Kaiser Scotty came to Santa Monica, California. For the first time, there'd be a meetup here in the United States. Unfortunately, I didn't get as much footage as I wanted due to having to film surreptitiously. An individual who worked for the venue told me I wasn't allowed to take video, but that photos were perfectly fine. That didn't stop the countless individuals who pulled out their phones to document the kiss Paul's Ego and Pitmonk shared. Even TJ did so. After the kiss, they dispersed and joined the crowd for mingling. I met some interesting people, but unfortunately I didn't get any names. The night never felt its length despite the times where I did nothing more than just stand around. While I was walking the grounds, I was afforded the opportunity to observe the peasants interact with their fan base. Everyone for the most part was pretty chill, minus the occasional outburst from a belligerent drunk, the part mostly played by Kaiser Scotty.
This is an interview.
Fuck this interview! This interview is a fucking lie! I'm the only thing that matters because I'm drunk! Fuck you, Paul!
When TJ or Paul went outside, the venue was noticeably thinned out since their entourage went with them. By the time Beyond Fear arrived and heard about my getup, my battery was on the low end. You can see her here in this panorama I made during the story time with Paul. The story time itself felt short, but in reality it lasted nigh 45 minutes. Despite the repeated derailments by either members of the crowd or the peasants themselves, it had a good flow.
Now, Paul is a great storyteller. Far better than me. So I'm sorry, Paul. Fuck you! Fuck all you motherfuckers have piece of shit! I'm the best drunken peasant! Sorry to interrupt you. TJ is sucking that furious rage!
It's a much more rich experience to listen to Paul in person than it is to watch him on the podcast. While I cannot speak for everyone, I think it'd be difficult to contest that he had the entire room captivated. I want to be able to say that if you didn't make it to the meetup, you didn't miss much, but I'd be lying. They say you shouldn't meet your heroes, and I didn't. I did meet interesting individuals, however briefly, and feel I came away with a great experience. I was the first to the doors at the beginning of the night. Paul took notice of my setup and agreed to a short interview later that night. So, without further ado, here's that interview.
So I'll answer any question you ask me 3 times. That's it.
He's asking
so 3 questions, 3 totally, completely, utterly, retardedly honest answers. So choose carefully. Honestly, I told you brutally honest. I was like, neckbeards and autism. That's all it's going to be all night. No, I did. I really thought it was going to be kind of like, oh, yeah, man, but I've never been like that, except for the one dude on stage during story time that was clearly like, took some DMT or something. But I've been blown away by how awesome all the Drunken Peasants people are. Like, I don't know what to call you guys. Like, you know how, like, Lady Gaga has, like, you're my little monsters. Like, what are Drunken Peasants fans? You guys are peasants, right?
The lowest of scum.
The peasants are fucking awesome. And I mean that, like, the fans are awesome, but actually hanging out with the peasants is fucking awesome, too. Because I'm you guys like a year and a half ago.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
I'm just saying, like...
That's true, though.
It's true. I knew TJ, but didn't think he liked me no more. And then, like, a year later, I'm in the backyard at 3 a.m. having an existential conversation with the amazing atheist. Wow. Higher than I've ever been. That's why I came to LA. But this is also why I came to LA.
Yeah, this is why I came to LA.
Because the peasants are awesome. TJ's awesome, Scotty's awesome, Ben's awesome, but the peasants are awesome.
Exactly.
That's one question. Yes. I was telling TJ, I'm a very cry type person. A lot of people think Paul doesn't cry, but like if you look at my videos, I have a video where I put my little dog down and I'm like, I blubber. I don't cry all the time. But like, I was like right after story time with Paul, TJ was there and he put his hand on my shoulder in an approving way. And he said, Paul, you done good. And I was like, man, this is so fucking awesome. I had a second. I had a moment. where I was like, this was cool. And it wasn't like Carnegie Hall. I don't think I'm a fucking...
This is an interview happening, dude. This is an interview.
Fuck this interview! This interview is a fucking lie!
the
The only
Drunken
thing that matters because I'm drunk! Fuck
All right.
you, Paul!
Scotty, you have a mission. There are
You
two-
cannot
Listen,
trick me that easily.
No, I'm not tricking you. I'm
Okay, you're not
tricking
tricking me. All right, let's go
There are
brain
too
to
many
brain.
people out here, the cops are going to come. I need you to round up some of the people that aren't filming and take them back inside, okay? Can you do that?
No.
Listen, I was answering a question, and I don't know if you got the answer you wanted.
That's fine.
What was it?
I have question number 3 here.
3.
Okay. What is the meaning of life?
Before this last month, this answer would be totally different. The meaning of life, I wouldn't even have answered this question a month ago. And I'm not claiming to know the answer to this question. So please don't be like, Paul's ego's no better than a street preacher. But the meaning of my life is to say whatever the fuck I want to say. Every day, every moment of every day, to the best of my ability.
If you liked the video, why not subscribe?